What I really love about being in the forest is seeing the size of the change we can really make. Is it really possible to bring out that forest back?
Lori has dedicated his life to restoring the Atlantic forest in Brazil after witnessing the destruction of his birthplace.
The western São Paulo Atlantic Forest Range used to be a very, green, continuous, beautiful landscape. What used to be 100% of forest cover now is only 2%.
Decades of deforestation have led to a significant reduction of one of the world's most diverse habitats. All that remains of the forest are isolated fragments. This means many species are now under threat, as they no longer have the ability to disperse.
The wildlife, especially jaguars, pumas, ocelots, they are very isolated in small forest patches. They cannot see each other. That's when we start having problems of inbreeding depression that can kill the local population in a very short term.
Cullen and his team use a targeted approach to forest restoration, taking what's left of the fragments and planting in corridors. These proposed corridors aim to connect the fragments and act almost like an express highway for local species.
The dream map is putting priorities where the forest should really be, to make sure we put the right corridors in the right places.
To date, Cullen and his team have restored 3,000 hectares of forest and tell us they have already seen at least half of native species using them, including some animals at most risk of extinction.
Today, it's already possible to see the lion tamarins, the families of this little monkey, by themselves using some of the forest corridors that we have put back. If we just keep on going, the survival of this very endangered species will be okay in the long term.
Cullen is motivated by both the community and climate benefits to reforestation, but his accomplishments represent a transformation that is as much personal as it is philanthropic.
I used to be a hunter, my father used to take me hunting in the Amazon. So that's how I got in contact with forests, killing a lot of endangered species. But now I'm doing my part to put all this forest back, trying to redeem all the bad reputation that I had in the past.
Cullen's efforts benefit not only the landscape, but also the communities living on it.
People are really part of the restoration equation. Every restoration that we do is done by the local people.
Cullen and his team have set themselves the ambitious target of bringing back corridors to cover 60,000 hectares of land, equating to 20% of the whole region.
We have a vision, we have a mission, we have a map, and that's it. We're not going to give up. We have a lot to do.